Hi. I think I fixed my volume problem. I didn't realize that, like the volume on my, oh my God, I got a knot in my hair. I didn't realize that, like, the volume on my camera, I think, has been, like, progressively being, like, getting quieter. I'm not sure how that happened, or if I'm just dumb and have accidentally been changing it or something. Um, because I'm technologically illiterate. But I think I fixed the volume issue. So if it's still like really quiet or dumb or just not working, let me know. I'll see what I can do to fix it. Yeah, so it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, last day of the week. And yeah, I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far with like how my workouts are going. I did dumbbell thrusters today. And I did 7 sets of 10, which is better than what I did last time I did those. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I'm very tired. But yeah, 7 sets of 10, which is better than what I did um, last time. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, it's good to be able to see progress and all that kind of stuff. I'm still like, I don't know. I'm still like, I wish that I was a little farther, but also I am glad to like be able to see the progress that I've been making. Um, so yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes in the future. We'll see how that helps me progress. Dumbbell thrusters are no joke. um, because it's effectively like a full squat and then pushing the dumbbells over the head. So it's no joke. Definitely kicked my butt. Um, my legs are very sore today. Like my right leg especially, but like my legs and like even up into like my ribs are kind of sore just because when I was getting tattooed I was like clenched up so tight to try and not twitch and move. So I always forget when I get tattooed. I always forget like how sore certain muscles are the next day, because you're like tensing. Um, so I don't know. It's just funny to me. I accidentally hit the stop button. Um, but all that to say, it's just funny to me that like I'm like sore, but a different kind of sore after getting tattooed. Like being sore after working out. So yeah, new workout regimen. Get a tattoo. No, but it's been pretty good, and I'm really trying to work on like the mental health side of things. That's one thing I was thinking about. I have this. I'm working on a baby blanket, and I keep forgetting that I have this sitting back here, and it's suddenly distracting me. So I'm gonna set that on the floor. And of course, now my neighbors are gonna talk loudly in the hallway. Um, but I've been thinking about like the mental health aspect of things, and like how I wanna, I guess, trying to deal with that because I can do all of the physical work. I can I can work out every day for the rest of my life. I can count calories, all that kind of stuff. Um, but like if I don't deal with the mental health side of things and like the reason why I got fat in the first place, I'm never going to excuse me, I'm never going to like progress beyond it just being working out or just being counting calories. Like I want to be able to like deal with the stuff behind everything and like sort that out. Maybe that's just me. I keep saying I want to journal more, and then I don't. I just need to pull my journal out and start writing again. Um, this might sound kind of silly, but it's something that helped me a lot in the past, and I think I just need to do it again. I named all of my journals when I was younger. Well, not the first couple because I hadn't thought of it yet, but like I like writing letters. And I like talking to people that like I feel like are my friends. And so writing a journal or writing a diary always felt like really stiff because I would be like, you know, put the date and then just be like, today I did this. It made me feel this way. And then I would just sign my name at the bottom. It was like very stiff and stilted. Um, but then I started doing journals, and I forget who the first character was that I picked, but I picked a character. I think it was Eric from Phantom of the Opera. My nerdy little uh, dorky self was like obsessed with Phantom of the Opera in high school and Sherlock Holmes and all that kind of stuff. And so like I think I started writing to Eric because one of them was Sherlock Holmes and one of them was Eric from Phantom of the Opera. And I just like started writing letters in these journals. So I would make every journal entry like I was writing a letter because then it gave me an excuse to like talk about what had been going on in my life, but also if I wanted to, I could just like assume that they knew what was going on. Um, like in my brain, just like pretend like we're old friends and we already talked about it, and I could just like talk about things. Um, so I've got all sorts of notebooks with like or like journals that are just like filled with letters to like fictional characters, which sounds very nerdy, but like it helped me a lot, and it helped me process a lot of stuff when I was going through things, and I think I just need to jump back in and do that again. Um, and I tried to make everyone different. Like every journal was a different like set of letters, like two different people. Um, but I don't know. Maybe I just pick one person and write to them. I don't know. We'll see. I just know that like I processed a lot of junk when I was writing more. And I think that's also part of it is like I haven't been writing a lot lately just in general. I do a lot of writing, like anybody that knows me, I do fiction and poetry. And I haven't been doing a lot of that. And honestly, that's a great way. It's very cathartic, and it's a way that like I process a lot of like my trauma and my what's going on in my head. Um, and I just haven't been writing lately, just because I've been tired or I just haven't had inspiration, I guess. And yeah, honestly, I miss it. So maybe I need to make that one of my things. I feel like I said before that I was going to try and journal like once a week. Maybe that's the thing that I do on Saturdays when I'm not working out. Saturdays or Sundays, I make them my like journaling writing days. Yeah. Yeah, since we're setting goals and all that, let's have that be the thing. Let's have that be the like new thing that I tack on just because I don't want to add on too many things and like overwhelm myself, but I think just saying one day a week, Saturday or Sunday, I can take my pick. Have that be like a journaling slash writing day to help kind of like process everything. Because I think once I start processing stuff and working through a lot of it, the rest of it will come easier. But who knows? I am but a small creature. All right. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I don't have a whole lot to say, and I'm just kind of rambling at this point. All right. I love you guys. Stay hydrated. Take care of yourself. Bye.